Welcome back, bench timers. Welcome to another episode. I kind of like the ring of bench timers.
Bench
I was just thought
timers.
of on the spot. You guys are now bench timers, so thank you. We're back for another week 4 recap. We're gonna go over the whole week, see how we did, and see how your favorite teams did or how they didn't. So let's start in Dublin, Ireland, with the Vikings going to the Steelers. The Steelers won 24-21. I had the Steelers and their spread. You had the Vikings in their spread.
Yeah, unfortunately, the old ginger-haired man who went to Ireland somehow couldn't win a football game over there. So that's unfortunate on my end. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing betting against Aaron Rodgers. There's a couple more games on where I'm going, why did I bet against this guy? So
Yeah, it was a weird poll of betting against Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and I don't even understand why, because I think Pittsburgh's going to be good this year, and Aaron's playing good. There's really nothing to say other than that. Minnesota flat out just could not get anything going on offense.
Yeah, their run game was stopped by the Steelers defense that finally locked in and stopped giving up 200 yards a game, it seems like. They held Jordan Mason at just 16 carries and 57 yards. Rodgers and Metcalf, their chemistry got a lot better. DK had like an 80-yard touchdown right when I woke up.
Oh, he literally, Rodgers takes the smelling salts right after the play call, throws it behind him, takes it, just delivers it 80 yards. And you just see him just walking down the field. Dude, he was farming that whole game.
Stance, yeah.
Or that freaking tush push. He's like this with his hands on his hips, and he's like,
"Yeah, let's be real. That was not smelling salt. They're in Ireland. They're smelling something else.
Yeah,
there was a different kind of salt / powder. Perk, maybe.
Yeah, it's
Perk Rodgers.
Perk Rodgers was back in Ireland
for sure. Moving on, we got the Chargers going to the Giants. The Giants won 21-18. I was all over these bad boys. I had the Giants plus 6.5. You had the Chargers minus 6.5. Jackson Dart is that dude. I was saying it all week. Whoever went with me, glad it paid off. But he had 111 yards, not really a lot, but he had 2 total touchdowns. I mean, not bad for a rookie's first game against the Chargers defense, who's pretty solid. So
yeah, of course, I'm going to be on the Chargers on this one, especially with a rookie quarterback. But boy, Jackson Dart did look good. I knew it was over once I saw Adam Schefter post in the morning that the 0-5 Giants beat the 5-0 Buccaneers, and that rookie quarterback was Phil Simms. So once I saw that, I was like, well, it's over.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart came out. He played electric. Scadaboo played another great game. I mean, these guys are here for the long run in New York, so it's good to see for Giants fans after so many heartbreaking years.
Yeah, I bet it felt good for sure. What didn't feel good though is Malik Neighbors went out before the first half with a torn ACL, and that is also what's crazy is they were still able to win without him. But T's and P's to Malik Neighbors because he's out for the year.
Yeah,
kind of see how they adjust. Chargers also lost someone. They lost Joe Alt. One of the best left tackles, left tackle.
Yep,
probably in the league. So they lost him. I don't know how long, but
Hampton got going though. I mean, he ran wild.
Yeah,
128 yards on the ground, just 12 carries. I mean, he's looking like the guy they drafted, so that's good to see. But losing a left tackle and all like that is tough.
Yeah, they need to give Hampton some more carries. I mean, he is that dude, but him having just 12 carries and still getting 128 yards.
Which doesn't make sense in a Jim Harbaugh offense and how much he gave the ball to J.K. Dobbins last year.
Right.
It was like, okay, well,
it's like he's fighting the battle of wanting to throw the ball, but then Omari and Hampton is like, dude, you should definitely run.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
I mean, he's pretty much the reason why they stayed close the entire game.
Yeah.
But you get down like that. I understand their passion to want to try to throw the ball, but I mean, you got three good wide receivers in Allen and Johnson and McConkey. So I mean, they just couldn't get it going. McConkey had like 5 or 6 targets thrown his way.
Yeah, he's
only
wide
caught
receiver
one.
like 3 now.
It's really oh man, if you have him in fantasy, I'm sorry to hear that because that's tough because Quentin Johnston's the guy to be in fantasy
Let's
right
be
now.
real though. McConkey will get going because Keenan Allen's going to hurt his hamstring.
So. Oh yeah, it'll happen eventually.
Hold on there, McConkey fans. It'll happen. Plus, after this loss, the Chargers are going to go in thinking, all right, what do we need to change up? I guarantee they're going to be like, we got to get Ladd going.
Yeah.
Because now defenses are just worried about Quentin Johnston right now. He's just been tearing it up.
Ladd was open all year long last year. So, I mean, unless they're figuring his stuff out or not, I feel like he's still open. I mean,
yeah.
He's just got a couple different reads he's got to hit first. So,
yeah. So, yeah, the Chargers lost their first game of the season, and the Giants won their first game of the season. Shout out you guys. The Titans, they went to Houston and lost big time. 26-0. We were both on Houston. I had Houston spread. You had the Titans spread.
Yeah, man, they kept it close. It was only I only needed about 20 more points to cover that. Yeah.
Cam Ward 0-6. You're like, we're back.
Cam Ward said it best in his press conference after the game. Is like their ass. Yeah, they're legit ass. I mean, it's realistic. It's not really what you want to hear from your quarterback, but
Cam,
he's realistic.
He struggled. He did go like 10 for 26 and like 100 yards and an interception. But their problem is their coach. That dude is a moron.
Yeah, Brian Callahan. Brian Callahan. Yeah. Yeah. Get him out of there. What are you guys doing?
You guys got rid of Vrabel for that guy? I mean,
literally. I mean,
there's been no energy or life at all in the Titans since Vrabel left.
They could have brought anybody other than Brian Callahan in there, probably. Like for the 95% of the coaches they could have brought in there. It's going to be better than what's going on right now. They need to just ship his out of there.
Out of there.
CJ Stroud did actually only take a couple sacks in this game, so it looked like the O-line finding their way, but it is a Tennessee game. So.
Yeah, don't really know how many pressures he had, but it did look like CJ Stroud was more comfortable. The line held up. Yeah, it's against the Titans, but Jeffrey Simmons is that dude on the Titans D line, and he got to him in like 2 seconds. So
yeah,
really just got sacked one time. It feels like.
Yep. All right. Moving on now, we got Washington, who traveled to Atlanta. Atlanta won this game pretty close for the most part. It was sectioned out per different parts of the game. Atlanta won 34-27. I was on Washington minus 1.5. Didn't get it done. Tyler was on Atlanta plus 1.5 on a heater so far, it feels like.
Yeah. I stand by the fact that when a team gets shut out, you can bet on them to win the next week. Now, the Titans just got shut out. Maybe cover the spread. We'll get to that later. But I swear, anytime a team gets shut out, they win. I mean, this one was getting close, but, I mean, Falcons and Michael Penix, they got back on track, for sure. I mean, Penix only missed 6 throws, and he had 300 yards and 2 tuds and an interception. But the run game was rolling, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So, Commanders fans, though, you guys might be a little worried over there. I mean, is Jason Daniels going to be back next week? Because you better hope he is.
Yeah, honestly, they need him very badly, and I don't know, that the defense is pretty suspect right now. It's pretty rough over there in Washington land. You know, they got to figure out some things. They got to, more importantly, keep Daniels healthy. I mean, the entire season. He gets hurt or gets out for the year, it's over. I mean, Mariota's a good quarterback, but not like that.
Dude, I think them getting rid of Brian Thomas Jr. was, or not Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh, Brian Robinson.
Yeah, they're backup running back. Ooh, but them getting rid of Brian Robinson was probably the dumbest move by them.
Yeah,
it seemed like they were baited in by social media to get rid of him because now their run game is non-existent. They can't figure out who to do. Bill Jacory, whatever his name is, that dude is an industry player. I don't know what the hype is with him. He's a 7th rounder.
He's an entertainment industry.
There's only
player.
one 7th-rounder running back in the NFL, and there ever will be. And that's Isaiah Pacheco, so let's all just chill out. But yeah, them getting rid of him, Terry McLaurin being out, yeah, they got a lot of injuries.
I mean, Austin Eckler, who was
Eckler, forgot about
the running back for them. Yeah, they need to figure it out. What do they still got, like Chris Rodriguez or something like that? Isn't that
Yeah, Chris Rodriguez and
oh man, it's a rough running back committee over there right now.
Yeah, I can't even name.
Yeah, they need to figure it out because
really.
they can't do that. Then Daniels isn't going to have any. He's not going to be able to get the ball out and throw the ball if they can't do anything on the ground.
No.
So
yeah.
Other than that, Penix looks pretty good. Only missed 6 passes on the day. Unfortunately, one of them being an interception, but threw a couple tuds, 313. I mean, it's kind of what you expect, like you said. Whenever a team gets blown out, and then you come back to it the next week, it's going to usually have a pretty good day. So.
Yeah. All right. Moving on, the Saints at the Bills. The Bills won 31-19. It was a little bit of a close game at first, but we were both on Buffalo. We did not get the gigantic 16.5 spread. That's okay. Who cares? I didn't touch anything with this game.
Yeah, I thought about it for the longest time. Whenever I was taking the picks last week, and I was like, "Is it New Orleans? Why do I feel like New Orleans?" And yeah, of course, I was like, you know what, Buffalo.
These spreads are just too big.
It's 16.5. I mean, first off, you shouldn't be touching this game at all unless you were betting on like Josh Allen scored a touchdown. That's the only reasonable thing that you knew would take place. Yeah, the money line, but that's just a nasty. What it was
James Cook. I didn't realize he had 8 touchdowns in a row now.
Yeah,
I had no clue that was even happening.
Crazy.
I'm missing out on some betting possibilities, but now I'm going to do it next week, and it's going to stop there for sure. Yeah. So we'll just wait till he doesn't have one, and then we'll get back on the train. Right. Yeah, this game was it was
so
boring. Honestly, it was close for a little bit, but then the Saints tried a Philly special, and it was intercepted, and that was basically what sealed the deal there.
Yeah, it was. There's nothing memorable from this game, really, besides, like you said, that Philly special. And even then, I was still like, yeah, I mean, it sucked so bad. I mean, you're not going to remember it. This game sucked.
Yeah, it was your typical Bills play, too, of just running the ball and short throws. And
defense played like,
yeah. Well, normally it carries them, but yeah, they do too hot. Going to the next game. The Eagles went to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers, and the Eagles won 31-25. I was all over the Bucs, so obviously I took the spread. I lost. You were on the Eagles,
took
their spread.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I felt good about it. The Eagles are just somehow, some way getting it done, and doesn't matter what they do because when you don't throw a single pass an entire half of football and still win.
Yeah.
I mean,
jeez.
How many times can you go 3 and out and punt and still win a football game? I mean, that just goes to show that, I mean, they got a young defense, but those cornerbacks are playing good. That line's playing good. Jahad Campbell's playing good. It's a great team around them right now.
Yeah. All I want to say is the Chiefs on Christmas when we played the Raiders 2 years ago, they did not throw at all in that second half, and we won the Super Bowl. So keep your hopes up, Buccaneers fans. Also, because Tristan Wirfs and Chris Godwin came back. So you guys are just getting the pieces slowly and slowly. And Mike Evans will be back in 3 weeks with his hamstring for the 6th time in a row. It'll all be good.
And Ibuka looks good.
Yeah, he does.
What a guy.
He could be a sneaky rookie of the year.
I think it's with Cam Ward's play right now, and Genty did have a really good game. If he continues to do that, Jackson Dart to sneak it in there. Scattaboo, little Scattaboo.
Ooh, a little Scattaboo.
That would be crazy. Scattaboo wins it.
Dude, there needs to be a nickname with Scattaboo. There's possibilities.
Dude, every touchdown he just goes, boo.
Yeah. If you're like 10.
Exactly. Get all the 10-year-olds on the team.
Scattaboo. No, that's stupid.
He probably does have a scat pack.
leave scat drops where scataboo goes. Isn't scat poop?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty sure. Yeah,
So we'll get there. We'll figure it out.
we'll just call him Cam.
Okay, moving on. We got the Browns at the Lions. The Lions put bell to ass, winning 34-10. We were both all over the Lions and their spread. Yeah, it was over from the start for the Browns fans.
Yeah, Detroit is back. I got nothing else to say other than enjoy that first place. That's it. I'm not going to say we're coming to get it or nothing. Just enjoy the first place for now, because this is just where we're at. That's where we're at. The Lions look good.
Yeah. Hayden
Cleveland,
Hutchinson's back too.
Yeah.
In form.
Oh,
with
yeah.
4 tackles, 2 sacks, and a forced fumble.
Yeah,
He's
he looked like an absolute monster. Yeah, that was what a complete game by him. I mean, great game.
Moving on, we got the Panthers. They went to the Patriots and they got their ass kicked after shutting out the Falcons. They lost 42-13. We were both on the Patriots
Kind of
and
knew
their
that
spread.
was going to happen. Yeah, New England.
Yeah, you can bet on the other team. If the other team did a shutout, depending on what team that is, the next week, bet on that team to lose also. It's just too good.
New England's back. All right. I think this could be the start. Well, they play the Bills this week, so it's going to be a real test of will. But yeah, this is a great game for New England to get rolling here. Honestly, Diggs had finally a good game. Finally got the chemistry going.
That we talked last week. That's all they need to do is get some chemistry going. And we did say they need to get that run game solidified. They didn't really do that. But
yeah,
either way, they got Diggs going and they put up 42 points. Most of that was, defense.
Yeah. I mean, literally all phases: offense, defense, special teams. I mean, it was all great for New England. So
yeah, welcome back, Patriots.
Yeah, welcome back. Nasty to say that
with their easy schedule.
Yeah, honestly, wait till this week. Jacksonville.
I actually on the Patriots a little bit this week. Stay tuned for next episode.
Jacksonville went to San Francisco. Jacksonville won this game, pulled it out in the San Fran area, 26-21. I was all over it. Jacksonville plus 2.5. Brock Purdy, rough day for him. Just the turnovers wise. Other than that, I mean, if you eliminate the turnovers, he had a great day. But God, man, we got to figure it out. Jaguars defense is hunting.
Yeah, they got 4 turnovers and a punt return touchdown. That is insane.
Yeah, that's called literally you're getting Monday off. So congratulations, Jaguars defense. You definitely earned it.
Yeah, hey, I've been saying these Jaguars are going to be sneaky this year.
Yeah, they're looking good.
I still think Trevor Lawrence is ass, but other than that, I don't know why I was on the 49ers on this. I mean, Sunday I was going through it and I was like, wait, I took the 49ers? I'm always hating on the 49ers. I don't really know what I was thinking, but
yeah. Hey, what
it
do?
What it is. Yeah. I didn't touch this game at all. So
yeah, understand.
This game I touched. The Colts went to the Rams, and the Rams barely pulled it off, 27-20. They scored 2 touchdowns in the last 4 minutes, in the last 4 minutes. So barely pulled it out of that one, especially with Adonai Mitchell just dropping the ball at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, that was pretty atrocious. Honestly, this game looked like it was going to end up coming down to a field goal for quite a while, and then it's just everything happened in this game that you just didn't want to happen as a Colts fan. So Mitchell dropping the ball at the 1, I'll never understand how any player cannot hold on to the ball through the end zone. I would not want to give the ball up. I would not want to give the ball up.
I'm holding that on for dear life because it could be my first touchdown. I don't know his stats. He may already have a touchdown. But
yeah, I think he's got a couple from last year. But
either way, it's his second year. Still got to feel good. But it can't feel too good to where you're just getting so excited, you're ready to celebrate. Like, dude, pretend it's baseball. You do not score if that foot does not go on home plate. Same thing if that foot doesn't cross the line or if the ball doesn't. Just wait, like literally a second. Why does this happen so much? It literally happened with the Colts last year with Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
I don't. What's the coach doing over there?
Yeah.
Saying, guys, just have a ball over there.
Shane
you make
Steichen.
a play, you have fun. Like what?
Shane Steichen needs to really need to emphasize this. If you have this happen 2 times in your coaching tenure, in just a short coaching tenure like he has, can't be doing this, man. We can't be dropping the ball. And
No.
what the best part of is that like Mitchell knew that he dropped it too, because once it fell out of his hands, you see him dive forward into the end zone, and you're like, "All right,
there's
dude,
no going back."
just like hold on to the ball, man."
The Bears go to the Raiders, and they barely pull it off. Pull it off with a 25-24 win. We were both on the Bears and the spread at plus 1.5. They were dogs.
Got lucky.
Yeah, we got lucky. The Bears blocked the field goal at the end of the game with another blocked field goal for like the fourth week in a row.
It's
special teams. You guys suck right now this year. What is going on?
Special teams way down, way down. We got to talk about that because that's absolutely absurd. That it seemed like every single game that I've seen through the first 4 weeks, every team, all 32 teams, has had some sort of special teams issue.
I think the only thing I can think of for the reason why is the kickoffs. Like with them going to the 40-yard, going the 40-yard line, they're probably getting a little gassed every time they're running to that 40-yard line, or they're probably just slowly just getting deteriorated, or maybe the rules changing so much is confusing. I don't know.
Yeah, and on the side of like blocking field goals and stuff, it almost seems like these coaches, special team coaches, are putting out like second, third string tight ends and linemen to block for their field goal attempt. I think you need to be putting. We need to do everything in our power to put the best guys out there to block for field goals, because every defensive special teams line is ramming either around the end, through the outside, like the 2 players on the outside on the offense. So it's insane. And I mean, for the Eagles' sake, I mean, you got 2 Georgia boys there. That's just going to be tough to defend those 2 gigantic monsters. But for the Bears' sake, it's like, why aren't we? For the Raiders' sake, why aren't we putting our like best players out there just to block for a game-winning field goal? I get it if it's maybe during the middle of the game, but game-winning field goal, I'd be like, let's put every best blocker we got on this team. For some reason, it seems like they're just so behind this year.
Well, yeah, the Raiders just don't have anyone.
This is a fortunate ball for the Raiders.
Every team is struggling with it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense. No good blocking has come out of special teams this year. It's atrocious.
Blocking and tackling in general, too, is pretty bad. There's a lot of things kind of in the dumps right now. Wide receivers numbers are low.
Yeah.
What's going on right now?
There's a lot of low interception numbers right now, too, with quarterbacks. Besides, if you play Geno Smith, then you're most likely getting a couple interceptions.
Yeah, most of the stats are actually just coming from Geno
Smith. Yeah, they all originate from Geno's stat line.
But right behind Geno, at least Ashton Genty got going.
Yeah.
He had 21 carries, 138 yards, and 3 total tuds. He started standing up straight again, and he started scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, it's finally good that they got him back. Chip Kelly, dude, leave that man alone. Like, keep his stance, how he's been doing it through his college career. I mean, you see Jahmyr Gibbs doing it in the NFL, so what's the big problem with doing it in the NFL? So,
did Chip Kelly change him?
Yeah, Chip Kelly purposely changed him before the season to tell him to sit down right. And then Pete Carroll after the game's like, it's like, oh, I loved it, man. I loved it. Pete, why don't you fucking tell Chip
and
Kelly?
That's the Raiders.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Pete's just there as a retirement plan, I feel like. He's just hanging around the building like, man, Vegas is pretty nice.
This is fun.
Yeah. Raiders.
He doesn't care. He just won a lot of money the night before. So
yeah, he's gambling every night. He's actually just an atrocious gambler, and he's just playing the roulette table every night.
Him and Max Crosby are just going at it. Dude, that needs to be kind of thought about, actually.
Yeah,
I wonder. So they can't sports bet, but can players gamble?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I wonder how many Raiders players or staff or anyone gambles.
Honestly, they probably
That's why the Raiders are you got everyone gambling every day.
They probably have a team meeting once a week for Gamblers Anonymous, trying to like get people to quit that happen to live there and on
They
the
have
team.
a social group where they all sit together and talk about their betting problems.
Yeah, because Ronnie Rivers, that running back that used to play for the Rams, he won like $500,000 at the casino, which was like half his paycheck because he was on the practice squad or whatever. He's like, "Yeah, we're back!" Oh my god, yeah. Imagine being a football player making $900,000 a year on a practice squad, and you hit for $500K at the casino. You're like, maybe football isn't my thing.
No, imagine actually being an NFL player and making millions, and then you hit 500K, and you're like, sweet. Like, let's go. That's game changing for other people. For them, it's like, oh my gosh, this I can get a car. This is pay my tax. I don't know.
This is half my salary this year.
They're actually unimpressed. They're like, dang it, I was really going for $750 there.
I thought it was $50 million.
$50 million.
God, he just doesn't know how many zeros are.
Yeah, that's.
Is that 50 trillion? No.
He didn't have his contacts in either.
Oh man. Okay, enough of Chicago and Vegas. We got on a tangent on gambling there.
These are just the two teams where it seems like they would be doing that shit. Yeah. All right, moving on. The Ravens and the Chiefs. I've never been so happy to be wrong. I had the Chiefs losing. You had the Chiefs losing. We came out on top. 37-20. Just defense played phenomenal. Xavier Worthy coming back was literally everything that we needed. Run game, still not a lot of rushes, but the yards per carry were solid. So I think next week it's going to be a big run game, especially against the Jags.
I think they said that was the most receiving yards for Xavier Worthy in his career was 83. I thought I saw something like that or something up there where it was like that was one of his biggest games of catching the ball because he's had a lot of like end arounds and stuff rushing, but I'm not for sure. On that one, I'm not for sure. I thought I heard that during the broadcast. You can blame. What's this on Fox, CBS? Whichever one you can blame.
CBS.
Yeah, you can blame CBS.
I think Tony Romo was on the call, which always annoys me. Yo, did you see Tony Romo? That dude was like swollen. His hands were swollen. His face was like shining, swollen.
No, I did not see that, man.
He looked spray tan to hell. I don't know what's going on with Romo, but he might be having a midlife crisis that no one's talking about now. They told him to stop predicting plays, and he doesn't know what to do with himself.
We got coaches and we got analysts in the booth just looking either yellow or swollen or whatever, man.
I forgot about Ben Johnson. Yo, hey, shout out Ben Johnson for not being yellow anymore. I forgot about that.
Yeah, his jaundice is gone.
Yeah, his jaundice vanished when they won last week.
I can't believe that. Oh my God. No, I didn't see Tony Romo, though. That's crazy. He's swollen up. Like he got stung by had like allergic reaction or something, or
we'll show you a photo. It's pretty wild. So yeah, it was a good win. Very kind of surprising win for me. I mean, I really had us losing. So
yeah, I can't bet against Mahomes. I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh, I did it last week, but
the week before last week.
Yeah, the week before.
But yeah, Eagles go.
Yeah. The Ravens, though, they got beat to hell, like literally.
Yeah, they have
physically all of the above.
No starters.
I mean, Lamar Jackson, Roquan Smith, Marlon Humphrey, Nadik Matabuiki.
Out for the season.
That one's hard to say. Nate Wiggins, Ronnie Stanley, and more are all out.
You could put etc. at the end because that's just probably half of the injured reserve list now.
Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to put etc. or more, but I thought more had more of a tang to it.
It's kind of
to let you know how good of a deal this isn't for the Ravens.
Yeah, we are unfortunately at the point where I think this is the total of losses we gave the Ravens on the entire season in our season predictions. Mm-hmm. So, they might not make the playoffs if this team can't figure it out with injuries. They're going to have to make some moves, try to get some free agents in there to fill up some spots, but not a lot of good free agents on the market for them to
No.
be trying to do that. Mahomes did have 4 touchdowns, which we talked about, ironically, before the game, and was like, oh, I hadn't done this since 2023, and then goes out there and throws 4 touchdowns to 4 different people. So, yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
We're so back. All right, moving on to Sunday Night Football. Scaries. The Packers went to Jerry World, and it ended in a tie.
40-40. I've never.
That game was awesome. Outside of being a Packers fan.
If you're not that was pretty. I would say that's game of the week right there. That's pretty wild.
Easily. Oh yeah. Put it up there for game of the year, maybe.
Yeah. The -6.5 didn't hit. The money line did not hit. This isn't so nasty. We're in the big 2-5, and we have not figured out how to get rid of ties. So we need to come up with a solution. Either start playing some college overtime rules and put them down on the 25 and let them just get some plays to go score. We don't have to go the full length of the field. We don't need that. But we got to figure out something here, because I don't even know how I feel about a tie. It's so weird to tie. And it's funny because the last time we did was only like 5 or 6 years ago against the Vikings, which was 29-29. So it makes me feel weird every time I have a tie.
I mean, I had Dallas plus 6.5, but in the end, there's nothing they're going to be able to do with a tie or no tie. There's going to be complaints whichever way you look at it. I mean, if there's no ties, then what? You just go another. I mean, no matter what solution, there's going to be some other side where it's going to be like, oh no, this. I don't know. I don't care that much, honestly.
Let's just have a competition where we just do Oklahoma drills, linebacker on running back, and just have them get up off the ground and just go.
But then you got people that's like, bro, I want to see my wide receivers. I don't know. Me personally, I don't really care about ties. I think they're whatever. If anything,
they don't happen enough to.
They used to happen a lot, so they have fixed it for sure. Because back then it would be like 10 ties in a season, but now me personally, when a tie happens, I get kind of excited. I'm like, ooh, that's going to shake things up, especially in the standings. It does make it hard to figure out what's going on, but
I don't
know. I think it just kind of feels classic to me, I guess.
Classic. Yeah, I do appreciate it in the standings right now, because that does help us get the edge over Minnesota and the Bears right now. So, I mean, it's better than a loss. So I can't be too upset at it.
Yeah, you got lucky too with that play clock, because Jordan Love for some reason ignored everyone and then wanted to make another play with like less than 10 seconds left, and it was incomplete, but there's a second left on it, barely. I mean, hey, shout out the Cowboys clock operator for not screwing you guys, but it would be a different story for sure if a tie didn't happen.
Yeah, and I mean, both quarterbacks played well, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns each. I mean, and Dak ran one in, so
they had the same amount of completions at 31. Too.
Yeah, and almost through.
Even the quarterbacks tied.
Yeah, this is pretty much just a tie all the way around. We gotta figure it out. Matt LaFleur even said after the game, he was like, oh, if I would have known we needed to, go a little faster tempo to get down there to score, we should have done that.
A ticker for every time Matt LaFleur says that.
Every
week he's saying that.
If I had a nickel for every time he says something that he needs to do better but doesn't ever fix it, I would probably have like $4 or $5 probably, which is a decent amount of nickels. Yeah. So I'm unfortunately on the downslope of Matt LaFleur train right now. I think he needs to get it together, or he needs to get out of there. Same thing with Rich Bisaccia. He's the #1 paid special teams coordinator, and he's 30th in the NFL in special teams. and we just cannot have that. We
I
cannot
didn't realize he's
have
the
that.
highest paid special teams.
Yeah, because he did so good with the Raiders, and it was like, oh, it was way overpaid for a guy that's not.
Just bring Antonio Pearson
That,
to replace.
honestly, yeah, we'll just get another Raiders. We'll bring in Gruden. Screw it, let's bring Gruden in.
No, in all reality, though, Gruden needs to be coaching, in my opinion.
Put Gruden on the Titans, and they're winning games.
Oh, it sounds disgusting to see him in Titans, but figuratively disgusting.
I like it.
He would tear up over there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Or Miami, they fire McDaniels and bring in Gruden.
This is also true.
Ooh, it's getting crazy out here. Anyways, Monday Night Football doubleheaders. The Jets played at Miami, and we were both all over Miami here at the 2.5 spread as well, and they won 27-21. It was really worse than that. That they just kind of let the Jets score a little bit in that fourth quarter. It seems like. But, yeah, the Dolphins looked a lot better. I mean, their defense looked better besides that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
The offense looked better, and it is a lot of it is because of Darren Waller. He came back after retirement, and he got 3 receptions, 27 yards, but 2 touchdowns. I mean, Tua likes his tight ends, and he's got it.
Bro had more touchdowns.
They got the red zone.
Yeah, I mean, bro caught 3 passes and scored on 2 of those. So, I mean,
and he looked good. He did look good.
I mean, honestly, he did look like he was running routes good, in shape. I mean, high pointing that ball in the back of the end zone there, getting the feet down.
Yeah.
I mean, really, really good out of Darren Waller.
Dude, if the Dolphins have the Darren Waller from the Raiders, they could spin out 3 wins here, and then they're back to 3-3 because I think their next opponent is not too good. I can't remember who it is. Let's see here.
It was the
Carolina Panthers. Oh yeah, they can win again this week. Go 2-3.
This is possible.
There's some possibilities for Miami here, but not in the wide receiver game because Tyreek Hill leg just gave up on him. His kneecap is still on the field. He's out for the season with an ACL. Karma came back to him, I would say.
Yeah, Karma definitely came back to him. That was a nasty leg injury, and then
he was laughing and clapping.
Yes!
What a maniac.
Dude, he's just going to go home and play Fortnite for the rest of the season and get paid, guaranteed.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's...
it sucks because he was on my fantasy team. But,
yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Figure it
out. And the other Monday Night Football game, Cincinnati went to Denver. Denver got some cool lights up in their stadium. Denver won 28-3. Pretty easily. We were both on Denver, and the spread is 7.5, which covered pretty easily.
This one, it was way too easy of a choice. I mean, yeah, this was probably the easiest pick.
Cincinnati is not going to be good at all. I don't even know if they can trade for a quarterback that, I know they need to. They're going to go get Jameis or, but that O-line is so bad. I don't even know if you need to bring in 2 or 3 more O-linemen with a quarterback to hope that you can turn it around. You're 2-2, so it's over.
I said last week, they're going to get investigated by the NFL for being so ass. Honestly.
Tanking on purpose.
Is such a bad look. They're just going to go with Jake Browning the rest of the year. They're going to aim for this draft pick. It's going to look so obvious that they're tanking. I mean, it's so rough to see. I'm surprised Jamar Chase or T. Higgins isn't saying anything yet. It's been 2 weeks of complete garbage football.
Yeah.
One word spoken of anything. The only thing is Zach Taylor, chance of him getting fired, but
which kind of also hurts his chance of getting fired because it's Burrow's injured, so they might look at it as oh, you don't have your star quarterback, so we're not going to judge you too hard on it. But it's dude, if you lose
plus knowing the Bengals owners, they're morons.
Yeah, Zach Taylor, they're not going to win anymore. They're not going to be a postseason team unless they get rid of Zach Taylor, honestly. Zach Taylor is a poor coach that's still getting around because he went to a Super Bowl, which...
Because of Joe Burrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jamar Chase.
Besides the GM and the ownership, of course. I mean, they can't bring in any O-linemen to help. They'd rather draft Jamar Chase over Penei Sewell, which... do whatever you want on that, whatever side you want to take there. But
another thing, though, is like I've said this for a while. Justin Jefferson is better than Jamar Chase simply because whoever is a quarterback for Justin Jefferson, they're good. Justin Jefferson makes them good for sure. But Jamar Chase, it doesn't matter who's quarterback unless it's Joe Burrow. Jamar Chase is out of the picture. Like if he's, I don't know. Like I think he's good, but like. He's not game changing like Justin Jefferson.
And Surtain was on his ass all night too. I mean, that besides the other games, of course. I mean, he's not doing anything in those, which he should be. But I will say Surtain did as good as he could against Chase.
Yeah.
But yeah, nasty game, 28-3. Not what you want to end off with, but it's what we got.
Broncos uniforms are cool. That was the first time they wore the all navy.
Yeah, I like those.
Like with the navy helmet, it was pretty solid.
Yeah,
honestly. What sucks about the AFC West is besides the Raiders, the uniforms are actually pretty solid. In the Chargers and the Broncos.
Yeah, the Raiders are really like. What do they even do? What do they even do to make them look better? I mean, it's black and gray and white. I mean, you're just kind of, I don't know. They gotta figure out something there. But
there's options, but they're not creative enough to figure it out.
But yeah, all the other AFC West teams are. They got unis. Yeah. The Chiefs are just classic.
I was about to say I don't know why I'm really talking.
I mean, I
stick with the same uniforms too, which is very annoying in my opinion. Can we get some damn alternate uniforms up in here? Like it's the big 2-5. Every team has alternate. Even the Steelers, who have always said they're classic,
and the Packers too have an alternate that isn't a throwback.
Like we're basically the only team. Like, sure, we'll put on our red pants with our red jersey and call it alternate. Like, dude,
it'd be like
we're all white. Don't get me wrong. The all whites are beautiful. The reds are sexy. But
what if you had a white helmet to go with the all whites?
Yeah. Give us at least a helmet.
That'd be sick.
All right. Anyways. Moving on to the bets that we have supplied to you. I gave a 3-leg parlay plus 138. The Lions, Rams, and Broncos.
Bang. We got a dub over here because I'll tell you what. Hey, that's good. That's good stuff right there. Nice one. Another round of applause.
Thank you.
My 4-leg did not go as planned. I think luckily with the Packers money line being on this, could possibly have a chance of being voided, but it doesn't matter because the Ravens could not cover 3 points, getting beat by what, like 27 or 17 or I don't know, something stupid.
I don't think the Packers would be voided though.
Yeah, unfortunately, unless it was like, nasty.
It's the unfortunate.
Bears 7.5 covered. Pittsburgh, Minnesota got real damn close, but it went under 48.5. But yeah, no banger on that one. No banger this week for y'all.
For the final stats total for the week, I went 11-4 on the money line, 32-13 on the year.
Nice.
And then you went 10-5 on the money line and 33-12 on the year.
Yeah.
Hey, look at us.
Hey, solid money lines.
We're right there.
I mean, we're getting 2 out of every 3 picks, right? Roughly. So it's pretty solid. I don't know if the math is mathing, but we're going to say it is.
We'll pretend it is.
Yeah.
That's how I feel with math. Sounds right.
On the spread, you had a literally same thing with the money line, 11-4, 25-20 on the year, which I think you were negative.
Yeah, I had to turn it around this
500 and went well above 500. I was a little rough, 7-8 there. 24-21 though. Luckily, my spreads of last week are kind of carrying me into this week. So
yeah, still solid.
Yeah. All right.
Solid enough to follow us on these bets, man. I mean, hey, it's hard to, especially spreads. It's hard to stay up positive on the spread record.
Spreads are nasty. Anytime I put them in a parlay, I'm like, well, why did I do that? You have like post bet clarity get involved where you're like, why did I do that?
Yeah, I love spreads when they're plus.
Yeah,
for sure. Like if they're already plus whatever, I'm all over that. But then once it gets to like 3.5, I'm just gonna I'm gonna pair it with something at that point.
Yeah. All right. Well, everyone, please follow, like, subscribe, share, comment. Commenting helps
All
us
the
out.
social media things.
Every single thing, do it. And
Need some more comments.
yeah, we need to
I
know
wanna
your
know
thoughts, man. What do you
whose
not
teams
like?
are whose, or
Whose teams are whose? Who's who?
what
Shout
nonsense did I spew?
Shout out the Call of Duty perk. Who's who? Everyone likes that. Thank you. Comment literally what team you're rooting for, and give us a comment of, wow, you guys were so terrible at choosing this. Let us know. I want to see some hate comments, and I want to see some positive comments as well. So, all right. See you guys in the next one.
Peace.